guys, it's Miranda here at Sunshine and Grace, and today we are going to make paper bag pockets. I made one for a swap. I thought it was probably just too cute, so then I made this one to use in a project. I had no clue what I was going to use this one for. I just liked the paper and liked the flower and went with it. I did cover the back on this one because it may be a standalone, but from now on I think I'm just going to do them as just one side, you know, the front side. Leave the back plain so I can just glue it in. So they're really simple to make. That's just why I wanted to do a tutorial on it, because it is really easy. It's really cute. It's versatile. And it's something that we could just make real easy to put in journals and give some interest. So I'm trying to make sure I'm staying somewhat in frame here because this is bigger. So I'm going to move you up a little bit to make sure that bag stays in frame, okay? How's that? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Just ignore my messy desk and my water bottle and all that, because that stuff's just there. It's going to be there. All right, I'm using just a plain paper bag and a printable from the Christmas Past kit from Rich and Bella's Crafts. This is not a design team project. You'll see that project later. This is just something I wanted to make, and I happened to be printing these off, and this print did not come out. My ink was funky, so it's not going to work for what I was originally intending it for. So I thought, well, I'll just use it for this. You can see it's printed on coffee dyed paper. So I'm just going to use it for this to basically just to play with it and get a feel for these prints. But it's the Christmas Past kit, and it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But my printer does not do it justice because for some reason it decided to print weird. So what you do is you take a regular paper lunch sack, you know, the kind we all packed our lunches in back in the day. And what I do, just because I like the extra stability it gives, is I glue the edges. Other people may do this different. I don't know. I have never seen anyone else do this, but I am sure it exists out there because pretty much everything does. The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun, and I believe that. So when we think we've got an original idea, we probably don't. Alright, so I just slap a little glue with my Scotch Crate glue stick in that seam to help hold that down, because it makes me feel better to have it held down. Don't ask. It's just how I roll. And yeah, I try to get a little, okay, it'd help if I roll the glue stick out. So there's actually some glue. And it makes it more stable when I shove something in it. Because I always shoving stuff in these, for sure. I'm making a mess of it now. Alright, so there's that glued. And now, you could probably fold this the other direction and fold this thing back like that and make a third pocket. But no. I want to do it this way. So I glue this flap down too, just again because I like the stability. And knowing that that is not going to move around later. Okay, there's that. And then I flip this edge up. Now, I may start sewing these if I do very many of them. But you very well could. But for now, I'm just going to use my art glitter glue and glue these little puppies down. Because me and the sewing machine aren't getting along right now. It's being a pain in the butt. Okay, so what I want to do is take, and I'm going to put one piece of the paper back here, and then I'll cut a strip to go here in the front. And I'm going to flip this over like this and mark where I want that paper and where I want to cut it. I cut it down. Y'all know me, I don't exactly like marking things or measuring anything, but this is one of those times when it's better to have some kind of an idea of what you're working with. And I'm going to actually use my cutter this time and be a good girl and not just rip the sucker into pieces like I usually do, even though I prefer that. Okay, I want to cut try to get it to where you can actually see me do this. My water bottle's in the way. Okay, there. Alright, I'm going to cut just to the left of the mark that I made because I want this to actually be a little small. And then, yeah, the top has a little border of white around it that's irking me. So we're going to trim that off. And there's a little white on this one edge that I'm going to trim down. Because, yes, the white is really sort of grating on my nerves. Don't ask me why, but it is. And it tricks someone. No, it's not going to work. Okay, scissors for that. I can never trim an edge, a small edge, when it's just a sliver with that thing. Tried to do the sink it and stab it thing, but that didn't work. So there's that. Okay. You know what? That's going to bother me. I might be able to cover that up though. How bad is that? Well, did I cut that off? Almost. Could I? Yeah, I can. Okay. Well, we'll just cut that piece off because that bothered me that it did that. Out of the way. Okay, we'll cut it right at that. Okay. I'll never know. Nobody will ever know. Who's gonna know? You guys know because you saw me do it. But other than that, nobody will know. Okay, we're done with that for now. So it goes back off to the side. Alright, and what I'm gonna do is slap some Scotch Create on there. And yeah, I should probably lay something down on the desk to do this, but we're just gluing a couple little things, so it'll be okay. I'll just put some, clean it when I'm done. I can't find my parchment paper from last night, so this will work. So how is everyone? Hopefully doing well. I'm filming this on Sunday. This is actually, you all are going to be so surprised. This is the third video in a row that I've actually successfully completed. No, fourth video in a row that I've successfully completed. I'm telling y'all, I'm doing it today. I'm surprised. Because normally I don't get one video done, much less 4. So, okay, there's that. I'm probably pushing it with this one, but we're going to try for it anyways. The weather is good. The guys are outside. So even on a Sunday, I am able to get something done. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, this is the only inking you're going to see me do. Because I'm not 100% sure if I'll put anything there. So I'm going to try out my new ink dauber. And ink that, just literally wanting to do the edge. I know y'all have seen like on scrapbook.com, they have those fingertip ones, which is what I'm actually going to end up getting. I was trying to get some on the cheap off of Amazon, and I thought they were going to be the ink blenders like this. No, it came in and it said ink blenders, but it was brushes, and it didn't work at all. I got really upset, so I didn't use them. I sent them back. Okay, I've done that. So now I want to go and glue this edge. Hey Phoebes. Miss Phoebe Katz has made her appearance in the studio. She's been very playful today. Okay, and then we just smash that down real good. And would that piece work? It's not big enough, is it? No. We got plenty of paper, so we will come back over here. This one's Boston. I like that top better. Okay, let's edge it and get that edge off and then trim it down. There's no like precision to this. I am literally just cutting the pieces to somewhat fit. As long as I think it looks good, that's really all that matters, because this is going to be largely covered up. And you know, it's just a cute pocket. It doesn't have to be exact. Nothing I do is exact anyways. Why is this giving me fits? Okay. apparently my blade will go one direction and not the other. I think it's time to change it. I think so. Let's just trim it this way on my lands. It just was not going to cut that spot. And obviously did not like it down here either, did it? No. Alright, how thick does this need to be? I do make the bottom piece a little wider than the top. It's just a hair wider, but okay. So I want it to, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put a ribbon or something there. I don't know. So I'm thinking cut it other side of that. Hopefully y'all are having good fall weather where you're at. It is warm here, and I'm very, well, not warm, but warm enough for the guys to be outside, so I'm glad. Because there was like a lot of gardening stuff they were wanting to get done. I do. And you could probably ink these. To be honest, with the brown paper bag below it, I just didn't really feel the need to. Like, I'd have to have such, I did put a little bit right there because that edge, I just wanted that to pop if I don't put lace on it. And just to see how it looked. Looks okay. Doesn't pop as much as I'd hoped. But that's what I mean. It's a brown paper bag. So really, all the detail is going to come from the actual material, you know, the papers that I use. And like I say, I did that one over there, which was using Edith Holden page that I had. And then the other one I did was a fall one for a swap. And I really liked how it turned out too. It turned out very, very cute. Okay. And I'm using the Scotch-Crate 8 because it grabs really tight. But it also gives me a minute to wiggle this down into place. In case, like you can see right there, it's not straight. Because I hardly ever get it straight on the first go. It's going to have to do because it just grabbed. I can trim that edge. Okay. Because a paper bag is never straight. You know, they're kind of wonky. So what I'm going to do is just come back and trim that edge there. Well, that looked terrible. Okay, there. And that is the basic construction. Was that not easy? I mean, it couldn't have been any easier. Simply could not have. It goes back there. That was an earlier project. Now, on a piece of lace or ribbon. Let me dig here. That was the one thing I forgot to grab beforehand. Was something to decorate it with. Isn't that paper pretty though? Did I say that? That it's a pretty paper? It is. Put it off the side. Grab the lace basket. I'm really feeling lace with this one. I have too much lace. No. Is that? Well, really, I don't think I do because I don't think that's even possible. How about that? That might look good. I'm not super crazy about that one, but also I like this one. One of these two. Maybe both. How would that look? That's really wide, and if I cut that, I'm not sure it's going to look good. So that's what I meant. I didn't mean I wasn't crazy about it. I love that lace, but I don't want to tear it up. Or cut it up. So I think I'm going to use this one instead. Yeah. Okay, cut it right here. Grab my 3-in-1. Did I tell y'all how cool Beacon was to send me 3 more of these? Because the one leaked, or well, all 3 of them leaked. Then the second batch one was leaking. I'm not even sure what's going on there with that, but it still sort of grabs. Or, well, it's, you know, it's okay. It was very minimal that leaked out, and the glue works. So that's all I'm really worried about. Alright. I'm just going to spread that and let it sit for just a second because 3-in-1 does not grab the same as Fabrifix and Fabri-Tac do. It grabs a little different. It seems to be a wetter, wetter consistency. So, they actually told me that if it was a major problem, to put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes to let it thicken, which did help because it was kind of being a problem. Oh, my lands, is that not adorable? Ooh, I love that. Okay, yeah. Make sure that there's no glue there. And let's find something pretty to put on it. It's kind of a pretty... Oh, I was going to use a wax seal. That's what it was. That's why I got them out. Get with the program. What do you think? That? I am obsessed with making these things. I kid you not. I have sat around for far too much time making them now. Do I have a paper rose that would look good behind that? Or paper rose, a fabric rose. I have a bunch of fabric, well, roses, flowers, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. That one's not big enough. That would look pretty behind that. What about this gold? Or might look pretty. They might be a little too gobbly. I think so. But, I made these a while back. I may do a tutorial if y'all are interested. Just click the link below and let me know. And we can do that. I have some little flowers in there too. Alright, no, those aren't cutting it. Let me see if I've got a different shaped one. Some of these did not come out quite as, some of them got crazy. Like that. I'm still figuring out how much glue or wax it takes to make a pretty shape. And, yeah, I'm sort of struggling. That one's too purple. I like that. It's weirdness. Could I cut that out? Let's see. Maybe. Morgan laughs and says that it looks like I've got like a heroin thing going on or something. He's like, Mom, you look like something out of a movie. Like, bub, seriously? He's like, well, I can't help it if you do. Because I've got like a old spoon and, you know, like, I ordered like a nice fancy set. And I kid you not, I was on the third wax melt and the little cup thing you put it in broke on me. So yeah, I think like that, and then I can use one of these things. But that thing broke right off the bat, and it was just a pain in the butt. The markers to color them didn't work, so I'm back to using my Avon drops, which is fun. My Avon drops look awesome on them. I'm really wanting this gold, but that one was cut short. It just doesn't look right. I don't think any of those are going to look right. What other flowers do I have? I don't guess it needs, wait, I forgot about these. Too big and I could pick the button off. Okay, I picked the button off. What's that? Is that too much? I don't know, I kind of like it. Alright. Better use Fabrifix. Whatever this is, 3-in-1. Okay, I think we got it here. That might be a bit big, but it's okay. Because it kind of looks neat. Let's put these away. Let's see. I had a word laid out like that one, but now I don't see it. So just pretend that I put a word there, and I'll finish it in a minute, because I'm not going to make y'all sit and wait for me to dig around for 15 minutes trying to find a word. Let me just glue this down. Ooh, I'll just grab a sticker. That'll work. I forgot to put a glue back there, so I'll wipe that down. Okay. Y'all may hear my son come back through with his truck. Like I say, they were working out in the yard all day. He's been driving it around. Alright, let's see. Not those words. These words. And this is, I don't know, scrapbook.com sticker book in charcoal, blush, rose, and rose gold. I love these. I use them quite a bit, obviously. It's kind of Christmassy. Let's do in this moment. Yeah. I do not remember how much that cost, but it wasn't very much. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten it because I bought those a few months ago when I really didn't have the cash to spend. Okay, I'm just going to put that right there in this moment. Voila. How simple, cute, and easy is that? I mean, come on. Is that not adorable? And then you've got, you know, plenty of space to put stuff. And you could even make it a triple if you glued it just in the U shape on the back. I just love them. I want to try one with y'all to see how it came out. Yeah, show you how it comes out. Not see how it does. I'd already done one. So, anyways. Is that. I'd love to hear what y'all think about it. And any tips, tricks y'all have on any of that. So, before I go, I just want to remind you that Jesus loves you so much He died for you. And if you've not trusted that fact, then I would urge you to do so today, because nobody's promised the next second. Whether you know it or not, you're going to live forever, either in heaven or hell. And you want to go to heaven, trust me. It's going to be really cool, guys. I mean, seriously, the Bible tells us that we get to judge angels, the ones that fell. That's going to be cool. And we get glorified bodies. That's going to be cool too, because I'm hoping that that means that, yeah, all those aches, pains, and all the, just life stuff is gone. So it's going to be cool. And y'all want to go up there. And I'd love to see y'all up there. I mean, that would just be like the coolest. So if you've not trusted the gospel of your salvation, then I would love to tell you about my precious Savior, Jesus Christ. And tell you the greatest love story ever, how God made a way to fix our mess. And get you settled for all of eternity right now. So just drop a comment below or look me up on Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, MeWe, Pinterest, and now Twitter. So it's Miranda McCulley or Sunshine and Grace JJ or Journals, one or the other. And if you have any questions about anything, the projects I make, or your eternal state, y'all get a hold of me. It'd be my joy to answer them. Y'all have a great day. We'll chat soon. Grace and peace. Bye-bye.